Hello there. This is an astrological forecast for Sagittarius for June 2011. This also applies if you have a Sagittarian ascendant. So my Saggies, this month there's going to be a big focus on your creativity, your home, your work, your relationships. Let me start out with your work, because Jupiter changes sign this month on June 4th and goes into your 6th house of work. So, and it's there for a whole year. It's there until June 11th of 2012. So what does this mean? Well, being in your 6th house of work, this means that you should get some opportunities connected with your work. It's also a good time for your physical health. Should be a time when you get some good fortune connected with physical health. So if you've had an ailment that's been troubling you or something you've been working on, you should hopefully get the healing you need if the other aspects in your chart support that. But certainly a good time for healing your physical body when Jupiter is in this 6th house of health. You do need to watch, of course, Jupiter ruling sweet things. Try to not get too attached to sweet things, because there is a possibility of putting weight on during this Jupiter transit as well. However, back to the work situation. If you want to expand what it is that you're doing, this would be the time to do it. If you want to go into another work area and learn a new skill, this would be the time to do it. If you want a promotion, it's not so much promotion, I suppose 6th house is more if you want to be recognised for all the work all the hard work you've been doing, or if you're looking for another opportunity within a company or another opportunity in another company, this could well be the time that it happens during this year. You will, of course, have to go after it. Jupiter doesn't hand things on a plate to you, but it's there for you. There are going to be opportunities for you to advance in your work area. You may in fact want to get involved with a charity or with volunteering, because Jupiter in the 6th house would also bring good fortune to you through doing that as well. We've got a lot going on this month in the 7th house of relationship, Saggies. So if you're already in a relationship, this would be a time to put more passion into it, to have a good talking session, particularly over the 13th and 14th, when Mars is conjunct Mercury in that 7th house, where you may come up with some creative ideas to move on in a particular relationship. Also a good time for meeting somebody, for those of you that are looking to meet someone, particularly I would say the 2nd and 3rd week of this month are very well aspected for you Saggies to meet somebody and to enjoy being in their company. Also a good time to go out on one-to-one social visits with people. Also a good time to do business with somebody else. And a good time to consult somebody, whether it be about your health or whether it be a lawyer or an accountant or whatever it is. That's also very well aspected for you this month. Good time to do it during this month. You'll certainly have an opportunity for some learning experiences as far as your relationships are concerned. With Mars in that house of relationship, watch that you don't interrupt people too much or don't go too fiery. We know, Saggies, you've got that fiery, wonderful fire in you. Watch that you don't offend people or upset them, especially around the middle of the month. Towards the last week of the month, we've got the Sun Mercury into your 8th house of joint finance. So this shines a light on any kind of joint finances that you have, or any kind of resources or money that comes from somebody else. So if you've been waiting for some money coming, maybe an insurance payout or something like that, this could well happen towards the end of this month. And also if you've got a partner, they've maybe been looking for work, also they might be fortunate and find something towards the end of this month. You've had a lot of challenges financially, Sagittarius. That's ongoing. You're having to look at your values, at what's important to you and how you can move forward and maybe transform those values. The things that were important to you maybe will become a whole lot less important in the months and years to come. With Saturn retrograde in your 11th house until the 12th of the month, you may find that you've been reflecting on a lot of your friendships or on some of the organisations that you belong to or the groups that you belong to. and you may have felt a little bit stuck, or you're reflecting on maybe you want to leave a particular group, or a particular friendship maybe has come to a natural end. Don't take action until after the 12th, because that's when Saturn goes direct, and I think it's going to be easier for you to take action in that area at that time. So certainly this month as well, with Neptune in your 4th house, there may be a sense of loss around the home, your home base, maybe having to make some sacrifices in that area. So that's just something to be aware of, because that Neptune is around you for many years yet, but it certainly colours the flavour of your chart as well, and may also, you may have some emotional experiences around home and family and security going on too. So there you have it, my dear Saggies. A lot more opportunities coming to you in the work area. So be ready to take advantage of them as they drop, as they come to your door. Be ready to take advantage of them and to go after them and take a few more risks in that area. Being a fire sign, if all the other planets in your sign are quite fiery, then you'll be ready to do that. In fact, you'll be hungry to do that. So I wish you a great month, and I thank you very much for listening. Bye for now.